I've decided to film in my pajamas today, and we're all just gonna be okay with that. Hi friends. When Aretha Franklin died last week, it seemed like everybody felt newly emotional about music, putting on her hits from the 60s that they probably hadn't listened to in years. It got me thinking about the nostalgia we attach to the music we grew up with. My mom told me that Aretha was the soundtrack to cleaning the house when she was a kid, so soul music usually went on when it was time to clean in our house too. But when I think about the music that I grew up with, the music that I heard before I was old enough to choose my own, sitting on the floor by the boombox listening for them to play the top 8 most requested songs of the day on the radio every night so I could write them down on a note card and keep track of what was cool. Before all that were the songs that my dad would sing around the house. My dad is high-key an extremely good singer, by the way, but I like to think that he walked around singing without all too much thinking about the fact that he was doing it. Like, I can still hear him walking down the stairs with a laundry basket singing Sam Cooke's Wonderful World.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this could be.
He never sang Aretha, thank God, except for like maybe in like a comical falsetto. But we all know that no one can do justice to the Queen. It was more just like a lot of washing dishes and putting away groceries to classic bops like Billy Joel's For the Longest Time.
For the longest time, for the longest, if you said goodbye to me tonight, there would still be music left to write. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. That hasn't happened for the longest time.
My favorite were the lullabies. Like, when my dad was putting us to bed, he didn't sing all the traditional lullabies you know. Like, he wasn't messing around with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Okay, like, this was not a Frere Jacques household. My dad would just sing the songs he liked, like whatever made him happy to sing. My favorite was his softened, slowed down version of Bobby Darin's Beyond the Sea. Like, the real song builds to all these horns and cymbals and a big brass section so much that when I actually heard the real song for the first time, I thought it was like this overdone cover. Because to me, that song is softness and safety and 4 little walls and a blanket tucked under my chin.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing.
Fuck that up. And clearly that must have made some kind of impression on me, because when I was in high school and started babysitting, this one little boy I was helping get ready for bed asked me to sing him a lullaby. And I froze up because I couldn't think of any. I was like, 14? So even singing in front of a tiny child made me hella nervous. So I stalled for a second trying to think of what to sing, and then I remembered to just sing something I liked, whatever made me happy to sing.
You need him, I could be him, I could be an accident, but I'm still trying, and that's more than I can say for him. Where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman, and maybe he won't find
once an emo kid, always an emo kid. And by the way, if you're waiting for the Aretha song to pop up in this video, it's not gonna happen. I'm not a fool. Anyway, I think when we mourn musicians, it's not necessarily that we miss the actual person, but we're also mourning the memories that we associate with their music. We're wistful for the road trips we took with them, or the school dances we had with them, or the mundanity of having them on in the background while we folded clothes, or the people who sang us to sleep. Tell me in comments about the music that you have important memories of. And if you like this video, please share it with someone who you think might like it, maybe the person that you shared those memories with. And I will see you soon. Bye.
Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing.